Welcome back, friends. I'm just back from a whirlwind trip to LA for the 29th Annual Critics' Choice Awards. I have a little recap. Yesterday, I edited together a little video with pictures and actually video to kind of give you an idea of what it was like to be in the room and try to give you some behind-the-scenes stories. So are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's get to it. Here we go. Let's take a look. So here we are in the ballroom leading up to the show. So I'm walking around trying to find celebs. I'm stalking. So here I am talking to Reese. She was so nice, so engaging, and then my conversation starter was, hey, you work on the morning show? I work on a morning show in Missouri, and so we were talking about the drama on her show, and I said, don't worry, our show's a lot less drama than what you guys have on the morning show. But she was like, we need that. So there we are with my sister-in-law, Jenny. Emily Blunt. She had no security around her, no handlers. She had all the time in the world, and of course, I had to bring up Devil Wears Prada because it's my favorite movie, and she was just like, I never mind when people talk to me about that because I love that movie. It was great, and there we are. Look how gorgeous she is.
And her dress.
Emma Stone. Emma was very nice. She was on her way to her table. We were just kind of chit-chatting just about the night and exciting. I'm like, I just love you, and you seem so real. And then Melora Hardin, Jan Levinson Gould on The Office, was out in the lobby area just chit-chatting with me about things she has coming up. Kiefer Sutherland. Kiefer was so nice. He was just kind of sitting at the table, just chit-chatting with him. My sister-in-law loves him. Jonathan Bailey, you know him from Fellow Travelers, from, what was the thing you
Bridgerton.
said? Bridgerton.
Bridgerton.
The upcoming Wicked movies.
He is so handsome. I'm trying to see who's in the background.
Yes, by the way, here's me following Julianne Moore. She walked right beside me and I'm like, oh my gosh, here's Julianne Moore. So she's in the red right over here. You're gonna see this cut right there. I'm like, look at that. Julianne Moore. I'm like, what is going on? But she was busy talking. Elizabeth Debicki from The Crown, who is super, super, super tall. I was like, I cannot believe how tall. Look at her towering me.
Wow.
She is gorgeous. Alyssa Milano from Who's the Boss in the 80s. I used to watch this show. Look, there's the guy from Mrs. Maisel behind her. I love Who's the Boss. I told her I still watch it to this day. Jason Segel, here we are. Jason Segel was very, very, very kind. I don't know if he was trying to find somebody. He kind of was like, he was talking to my sister-in-law. I do love him, and I love Shrinking, and he was very, very kind. And I was like, hey, can we take a photo? And then watch his eyes in this. Ready, watch. He's like,
hey.
Okay, here's Oprah. I could not get very close to her. So I was filming this from right at the side of the stage, and I was like, you know what? This is probably the closest I'm ever gonna get to Oprah. But I was like, I was super close.
I mean,
and she looked amazing.
That's the closest
now,
I'll ever get to Oprah is watching this.
John Krasinski, The Office. Christina Ricci, legendary.
She's hilarious.
Bridget Everett, yes. Of course, Bradley Cooper.
Oh.
Amazing guy. John Hamm, Missouri's own John Hamm, who was very nice. Carrie Mulligan, who was in Saltburn and, Greta Lee from The Morning Show. Matt Bomer, amazing. He is so kind. Jeremy Allen White, also very, very kind. Louis Pullman, Lessons in Chemistry. His dad is Bill Pullman. Alex Borstein, you might remember from... of course.
Oh my gosh. I love him.
Here's me taking a picture of Jennifer Aniston. There's a story to come with that. Karen Pittman from The Morning Show. Reese Witherspoon's daughter, Ava Philippi. I hope I said that right. Billy Crudup, who is so nice. Rebecca Romaine, used to be married to John Stamos and Jerry O'Connell. And then Michael Zegan and Kevin Pollak. And this is my friend Lindsay Hoffman. She's a reporter for Us Weekly, In Touch. And then, of course,
Chris Luzader.
Chris Luzader. Guys, I know this is a lot.
My heart is beating fast, just like, oh my gosh.
Get through so much. Okay, so then I have a few photos to show you. So let me just start with this first photo. Okay, so here's what happened with Jennifer Aniston. I'd already talked to Reese. I was going around the table, talked to Ava, and as I get to Jennifer, this lady in this crazy dress comes up with a digital camera from like 1992. I haven't seen one of these cameras in forever, and she starts trying to take a selfie, and Jennifer's like, where's my security? Where's my handler? She was like, what's going on? So the lady starts doing a selfie, and then the lady I'm just standing there, hands me the camera, goes, take our photo. And I'm like, okay. So I get up there, you can see me. I'm like, I couldn't find the button.
Yeah.
And Jennifer Aniston looking at me like, take the photo, what's happening? She wasn't rude or anything.
Right.
But you could tell she was kind of taken off. So then I gave her back the photo, and I looked at Jennifer Aniston like, I'm sorry, I don't even know that lady.
Yeah.
She's like, okay. And then I was like, it's so weird then to be like, can I have a photo too? Because it was like a weird timing.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, maybe I'll get back to her. But hey, did I say, I'm sorry, I don't know her to Jennifer Aniston? I sure did.
You don't want to be guilty by association.
I was this close, but I don't know this lady.
Yeah.
I just happened to be standing there with my sister-in-law. We were just like, of course, obsessed and staring at her. So I was like, there was my run-in with Jen. Didn't get the actual photo with her, but close enough. I got to see her.
You breathe the same air as her.
I was so close. Speaking of getting close, this next one, I was probably as far away, like look how close I was.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, hello, Ryan Gosling.
How did you not just like, I would be so lost in his eyes.
Because he walked, so
I'd be
listen, so my sister-in-law are right here, and seriously, this is how I got the photo, because he and his handlers walked, seriously, right beside me and turned and was talking, and when he turned, I went, snap.
Yeah.
Like, he's right there.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah.
Then I have a few more photos because as the show is going on, here is me talking to Reese on the national broadcast. So my phone starts blowing up like, Jeremy, we just saw the back of your head. I'm like, okay, because you never know when they're going to show stuff like this. They're
Yeah.
recording the whole night. You're just
Yeah,
talking.
yeah.
Then the next one, okay, get this. Then here's when my phone really started blowing up. Me and Bradley Cooper on the broadcast, thanks to all the viewers and family members who sent me photos. They were sending me screenshots. My phone kept vibrating. I was like, what's happening? So there's my sister-in-law, Jenny, me talking to him. He grabbed my phone and goes, I said, can we take a picture? He goes, yeah. So he grabbed my phone. He's like, yeah, let's do this. So he was taking the selfies of us.
Also, this girl, she's like, ha,
Like, hey
I'm
there.
here too.
Hi there. Okay, and I think we have another one. And I wanted to show Jessica Radloff. You remember we interviewed her for her book, The Big Bang Theory.
Yes.
Came out in paperback. She was sitting at Harrison Ford's table. She knows everybody. She was at the front table.
Yeah.
Got to visit with her a little bit in the show, but then a lot afterwards. We both have a lot of the same opinions of the bear. One of the nicest people ever. I want to have her back on the show just to get more inside stories. We
Oh,
should
yeah.
Just interview her.
Yeah.
And now, are you ready for the Reese Witherspoon reenactment?
Yes, okay.
Okay, I was telling Maddie about this when I went to talk to Reese. So we're there talking, you saw us. It's amazing. All the time in the world. So finally at the end, I'm like, can we get a photo? And so I didn't realize Reese had an assistant there, kind of handler, who was going to take the photos for people. So Jenny was getting ready to take the photo, but the lady goes, here, I can take it. So she gets over here to take the photo, and Jenny comes around. So, okay, we're going to have to turn our backs to the audience so you can see this. So you're going to be Jeremy, okay?
Okay, I'm Jeremy.
So Jeremy, pretend you're getting ready to put your arm around Reese Witherspoon. The handler went, nope. And I went, so the handler was like, no touching. That's what he was implying, because as soon as I put my hand to take the picture with these, he went like this, and I just went, immediately, instinct, I went, so I just put it right behind my back.
Oh, wow.
For the photo, because I knew what that meant.
Yeah.
But I was just like, it was very funny, because I went in, oh, and
We're
no.
not.
So if you go back and look at the photo, you'll see, I mean, we're close, and she knows how to pose for a photo.
Yeah.
But we're close, but you can see I was just like,
Oh my gosh.
the
Well,
security touched my arm, like, do not touch.
the way she was looking at you just seemed like you guys had been friends forever. Like
That's why-
it made my heart sore. I was like, oh gosh.
I usually have the #1 of every critic's choice. Reese was definitely #1 because of the kindness, the time she took with me, and again, like I felt like I knew her.
Yeah.
And she was amazing. So more stories to come. I think I'm about to make some more videos just to post on social media because there's so many stories.
Yeah.
And how fun it was. So it was a great night, and thank you guys all for your support. And you can go look at more photos on my Facebook page.
All right, you guys, don't go anywhere. If that wasn't enough serotonin for you, I got some more in my shot of serotonin
I'm
coming
already
up.
on a high.
I know, me too.
I'm on a high.
I'm on a high.